The purpose of this summit is to motivate and encourage our ward committees together with CDW's ward councillors to work together and also to strengthen the relationship between the CDW's ward committees and ward councillors. Now, for them to be able to provide quality services to our people. We have established as the district that we must have a forum from the district so that it will be easier for us to provide solutions to our communities. It will be easier for us to provide quality services to our people. Hence, we have extended the invite to our stakeholders so that we work together as this government to provide quality services to our people.
Ke batla ho introduce eo e kileng ya ba a ward committee member. Ha tloela ward committee ya ba a clerk man Municipality ngwana. Then thereafter he became the PPO, the public participation officer. Ele mosebetsi o longa lo etsa. A tloha moo ya ba a parliamentary liaison officer man the province in Bloemfontein. O tloha moo Yaba, a manager in the office of the speaker in Naga. Now, how did he arrive here? District the local municipalities. Now, about Timato, Ele Maspala, all coordinator these 5 local municipalities. Only Wetapili. Now we're tapping to go. Honale, the office of the speaker. Kahara office na speaker. Speaker will say. Speaker overpala oversight. Municipally. Speaker Utila. Ka legislated matters. Mona Mwalindi. Joale. Ha mema tawole. Dwakata hutua. Aya Bloemfontein iba MEC help. Yaba hobale a process. Yaba ho kgetwe motho ya tla kwala sekgeo sena sa hae. Jwale e etswa ke bo man this process. The councillors man le Lejweleputswa ka morao re e ya kenywang sekgeo a sona wa ikana hore nna ke le nyeo ke tla etsang ke tla etsang. Jwale from that point ka hara council wa kgethwa motho e le mo ka kwala sekgeo sa memata. Me councillors in the district ha ba ka ba sheba kwana le kwana ba re letsoho la rona le supile. Letsoho le ke ha le supa Jerence Dikane to become the speaker of Lejweleputswa district municipality. Jwale ke emisa the speaker ya ka bua le do. Over to you, speaker.
Director, before I can speak with yourselves, servant of the people, which is what committee members, and CDWs. There is a reason why matsohong a lona ho na le dibuka tse di tshwereng so lebaka le teng. Ntate moruti a na bua le rona mo o na bua ka mohaisane a neng a bona bohlaso ba mohaisane mo, unaware hore bohlaswa bo ho yena kapa bo ka lelapa la hae, up until ntate wa lelapa a phumula festere ha e lona bona moshine wa washing e hlatsitsweng ka next door. The reason why I'm raising this, at some point I just sit down and listen. Whatever frustrations or your concerns that you want to raise with us, or whatever or feel it's not good from the presentations, you note it down. Your leader seated there. That is why Ali born Lipita currently the servant of people. Yours and ours is to service our people, nothing else. That is why make and note everything down. I requested to the program director, or before I can address you or I can speak with yourselves, I am going to deviate from this program just for 10 minutes. Honor the CDW. We invited the CDWC and we did it deliberate. Why we invited the CDW? But it's an error from whoever this particular program, or I included the CDW to this particular program, and I did it deliberate. I'm a product of a wood committee. I know the pain at wood committee. I worked closer, lead wood committee. I know your frustrations. I know your concerns. Now it's what is happening to yourselves. Lilun, belebona ekare we don't know nothing. Kanto etsahalang olun. It cannot be correct. That is why I appeal already. I get to refer whoever bites on the presentation to speak with yourselves, so that Lilun le an opportunity to speak with us. I'm not going to do that. Next time. That is why I feel tired to note everything down, because alcohol to memorize and total welfare. You note it down, and how note your work even more easier, so that you can remember everything. That is why I don't have the word committees. Unfortunately, by that time, I was the manager in the office of the speaker. Onala. Banala, they can tell. Or Kwana Emwili Kapa sector Emwili must have a word committee. And there's a reason why they get as one. Kiwore moto high stretch atawa tulamtwa. Abaipona keni pumas better. Let's attend Sunday. Ayeta musibiti atletletse what. Obeti hari inkile ka di sector. It's different, or whoever responsibility or role and responsibility are high, or focus at that particular sector. because batho ba area eo ke batho ba o tlwaetseng, o operate le bona very easy rather than ba latele motho a tswang ka nqa. It's easy. Before ke tswella mona le councillors, ke tlo request, not necessarily that I'm undermining Cllr, because I know from you that Masukela or not am I the straight. I'm going to request in 5 minutes, and I get to win 5 minutes. There is a reason why I'm doing this. CDW Ntatevani, you are the coordinator of the CDWs. Honorable Batangate. Okoreblele, the role of the CDWs in 5 minutes. The role of the CDWs, your relationship with these ward committees, your relationship with local government, which is all municipalities, including ward councillors. Thank you
very much, Speaker. Good to be Speaker Tswelopele, all the councillors, lead officials. Thank you very much. Speaker, I'm going to be brief. Number one, Councillor, the CDWs are the ears and the eyes. Community. That is number one. Number two, Municipality CDWs is to communicate the programs of government, all the programs of government, to the community and take the challenges of the community to the government, the national, provincial and local government. Municipality CDW again is to coordinate the integrated programs. Your home affairs, your SASA, your social development, all the departments. But most importantly, Speaker, Ibueki social development, Cllr emphasizes the household profiling. Because without this household profiling, we will never know the challenges of the community. Even though, Speaker, our request has been, we have been doing this request, I think, since 2012. Cllr social development and us, let us come together and do one system in household profiling. But I saw it's a hand, but that is the role of the CDWs. Number two, central CDWs. Project steering committees, so that properly they can report to Premier who is the Modi project. Number two, in fact, another issue they must promote the Tswelopele principle. The public servant, including us, attitude for Batwarona. You can go to Home Affairs, there's an attitude. Hospital attitude, everywhere. Now, the principles of the standard, the same standard they are implemented. If not, we must report those issues. The CDWs must report on monthly basis to the district coordinator, which is myself, not anybody else, which is myself. Luckily, we have been working in the office here at Dikane, where all the challenges that I must coordinate. I'm happy that Dikane again the speaker now. All the challenges in the district, then we can come to him. Coordinate the speakers and then Then speaker, the relationship between the CDWs, lead ward committees. This one must be very clear. It is not a favor. CDW is a ward committee, ward committee is a CDW. It's a must. It's a law. The CDW must be part of the ward committee. Second thing, this one must be very clear. Councillors, CDWs are not reporting to you. They are reporting to me and the office of the Premier. But it's a must that the CDW must work with the councillor, because reserve community is in the interest of our. Because how does I say, well, what speak about of man challenges because while Nali Luna, retake in total not as strategy, that is the community. I think, in short, as speaker, get on so thank you very
much. Now, in 10 minutes, I am going to request to hear your views, to hear your frustrations before I can speak with you.
Board committee Dr. Jason Roger with 8. Can it appeal to Paulo Hahuna Limona, so Company of the Citizen Jury to children or our song appealing the Southern Auto Service and our own speak. Night you copa Hahulu speaker Kaiko Beta, and Kapatala Kakelis or Mula. You're a factory. Over the children at the way time you are a load of Cano Tamawi or Media come to taking your home.
Thank you very much.
So regular attender, since from last year until now, 1 and 2 years attended the report. So the water of a head is one of the
it's all kinds of bullying is very serious matter. The teenage pregnancy. It's a very serious matter. And this thing I'm canceling certain the bullying. The very serious thing because my canceling problem about tender. About tender. So I cancel about the it's something so when crowd out to the and I did melody choir and I did Mushak choir, which Bob was another t-shirt and I was really much
to be standing here today in front of you, I have been humbled by your positive response of honoring our invitation to converge here in Tswelopele and share this important and special day with the rest of us. Many speakers have things that I'm not going to repeat. We made this hall as the office of the district speaker after a thorough research on how our ward committees are functioning. The research has shown that the performance has gone down and the morale is low, and that has affected the performance of our municipalities around our district. As a result, our communities are not receiving services as prescribed by the constitution of our country. Public participation is a vital part of our democracy and allows citizens to get involved in how the communities are governed at local levels, and you are the answer to the challenges because you are on the ground where everything is happening. The Local Government Municipal Structures Act of 1998 requires the municipality to develop a mechanism to consult communities and community organizations in performing their functions and exercising their powers. As the district, we are worried not to see your complete existence, hence this arrangement. You need to be the hand that will assist our local government to carry out its constitutional mandate and you need to take your constitutional position within the municipality. You should be the change you want to see in the area where you live or stay. You need to tighten your bond with the ward councillors, CDW, that have never complained about a voice of a reason. One of my favorite philosophers once said, I quote, "We are what we repeatedly do," close quote. I have always agreed with him in his grave. May his soul rest in peace. Anyone who is used to complain will forever complain, even when there is no need. And anyone who's always working hard will forever want to work even harder. I'm standing here as the district speaker, having listened to all of the people who have spoken here and have concluded that they prepared themselves thoroughly to come and talk to you. We need to see the committed and hardworking ward committees and CDW who have respect for their oath of office and whole love what they are doing. We hope those to see the important in both your attitude and commitment towards your jobs so that they can be the change in our communities. Let us go back and work and work and work. Thank you very much. Now, but before I step down, many of you raise an issue of this 500, which is the out-of-pocket expense. And at some point, we must be able to quote the legislation correctly, not to misinterpret the legislation, because the profile can't do it wrong. The provincial, or in fact the national treasury, together with Cllr, budgeted the 500, which is the out-of-pocket expense. It is the role and responsibility of our local municipalities to top up that particular 500, not the Cllr. That is their role. I was in Nala, I was the manager in the office of the speaker. I seated down with the council of Nala. I talked to them that they must top up that 500 because, truly speaking, 500 is nothing to us. In the Municipality, they don't have capacity. They must come to an end. They must have that capacity. Because, truly speaking, really the councillors down there, how feel like a moment when we work at the upper limit that affecting us, we don't hesitate. Because that particular thing it's affecting us as councillors. Issues at the upper limit. So let it be, lead the ward committee, raise that particular thing without fear or favor, councillors. The reason why we are having this particular summit, we wanted to uplift the spirit, Tswelopele, ward committees, and to speak about the relationship between CDWs, ward committees, and ward councillors. These 3 years, only the CDW, only the ward committee, only the ward councillors, they don't see things eye to eye must come to an end. Because at the end of the day, our own people, they are suffering instead of getting the services that they deserve. It cannot be correct. We must put our egos aside and serve our people with pride. I was once in Tokologo. I know, I talked to them. They taken that decision to top up that 500 another 500 so that the ward committees in that particular area must get 1,000 rand. But there is somebody there who's refusing to implement the council resolution. And that particular person, he must pray or she must pray. We will come there. Because that thing is a council resolution. They must implement it. Bane ba re dutse kae ha ne ba enka a ke rana cancelling ka that particular decision ba shebile capacity ya bona. They then took that decision now we will top up as tokologo ka 500. Therefore they must implement that particular decision. Nala, I spoke with the speaker there, I spoke with the mayor there. I then said they must go back and look their resolutions, because I can tell you for a long time only this debated and in between ya hore nala take a decision chiefly hore le go top up so that our ward committees they get 1,000 rand instead of getting 500. I can tell you in Nala long time ago ward committees are the ones banembatsamaisa the statement tsena tsa rona tsa metsi gore tla re patale jwang. And by doing that bane ba patalwa I'm sure boma 2.5 or 1.5. Where is that budget? Where is that budget? Let them take that particular budget, because they wanted to argue with myself, or they were forced to take that particular budget by channel ko the post office so that the post office can deliver those things. Now, because post offices are rude, they are failing to provide those services. Let them go back and take that budget from the post offices and share it amongst yourselves as the ward committees. Because le na le capacity ya o di tsamaisa gale ntse sna crisis mo ya o tsamaisa ntho tseo. I know Machabeng in our district, it's only municipality whereby their ward committees they get 1,000 rand. Machabeng ila top up ka 500. I know. So it's 1,000. What is so difficult ka di masipala tse di? Because every time when they appoint the section 56 and section 57 managers, they earn the fat salaries. Doing what? Then batho ba provide the services fatshe ba etsa bonnete ba hore at least re khona ho fitlela khwana engwe le engwe mo re sa khoneng ho ifitlela be re sa ba kgathalle. It cannot be correct. But I will call the special, or in fact, because we have seated the special speakers forum, I will make sure at least by next year, Harry Bula fella, I call these speakers, managers and PPOs, and discuss this thing. Ya top up at that particular 500. Because eba nandiona eba lisukudisang ba fire ole fire ha se ya bona ha itse ho bona, they did not budget it for you. So reason ke ya hore ba lisukudisa ka ntwe sa budgetwang ke bona. So let them go back. Ba lo draw ya ba itekole. As much as we want to complain, saying that the ward committees are hostile, reactionary, but we must check ourselves the role that we are playing to those ward committees. So, but I'm appealing to the councillors. Kiba, Badutimo. I hope so that when they go back, Balo dula di council sitting tabon. Let them engage the speakers so that that particular item, this 500, which is the out-of-pocket expense, they must take it to council ba etse an item so that they discuss it up until ba fumana a solution to that particular thing. Ya hore tama ba le sebedisa. It's true in terms of the legislation. What committees ke committee ya council. It's just that Rinkile Raisa the voting so that they provide, they work hand in hand with ward councillors so that we don't have a crisis of service delivery. The voting tse re dulang ho tsona. But I be ke bona today ba tla bolaya moral wa rona. CAP. Because the pain e leng ho yona. Hobane ward councillors are the chairpersons of the ward committees in different wards. They must know it very well and are the ones who must champion that particular thing. Because ke bona ba nang le an opportunity to sit in a council sitting, not yourselves. So how ba ke ba inke ba understand the pain. E re bona ba se ke ba gola fela today. You will see. They will revolt. They will revolt. Ha bona ba sa gola. But today luna la gola, it's business as usual. That treatment must come to an end. We touch a we sakai budget because our budgetela. By the time I was the manager in Nala in the office of the speaker, what committees can attest? But Obama Spala Bahola 25, but Kadi 26, the latest on the 27th. Let the ward committees get there out of pocket money. Some of you, le budget ka tšhelete yeo. You pay policies ka tšhelete yeo. Bana ba lona ba ya dikolong ka tšhelete yeo. But ham councillor a sena tšheseo sa thola wa 500 ya hao. O reng motho? Ha PPO mo e dutseng teng. A manager in the office of the speakers, listen to those salaries. Chiseo ya bona e ring because bona ba di thotse tsa bona di salary. They must stand up, they must not assist you to cry. They must be able to resolve those issues. Let them resolve those issues so that even yourselves as the ward committees, when you go back, when the communities are crying, you don't assist the community to cry, but you resolve as the leader, you resolve those issues. You must provide solutions, not to assist members of the community to cry with yourselves. We must be able to provide leadership. Isn't reliable. Other thing that I want to emphasize, you have raised number of issues here. But understand the role of the district. Ours is to play an oversight and assist the locals where it's necessary. As the district speaker standing in front of you today, I cannot come and resolve issues on my table. Because as the ward committees, you must sit down, the secretary must sit down with the committee and compile a report, a written report, not the phone call report. Our ward committees must understand that are the servant of the people, together with CDWs, working hand in hand with ward councillors and the offices of the speakers. Now they must be able to assist the government to provide quality services to our people. And they must also know that as ward committees, they are the committee of a council. Now they must be there when the council sit to to attend the council sitting, so that they must be able to know what was discussed in a council sitting, so that when they go back, they assist ward councillors to provide solutions to our people, provide solutions to our community members.